She didn't raise her voice. She didn't have to. She leaned against the marble counter, arms crossed, eyes already elsewhere. Quarterly numbers, board politics, the clean scent of power. "Go wherever you want," she said. "If you ever leave me, you'll come crawling back to apologize." I nodded, calm, measured. "We'll see." I packed that night, not in anger, in clarity. We met before the corner office, before the glass walls and the assistants who never looked me in the eye. She laughed then, loud, unafraid. We were equals. We built things together, ideas, routines, a life that felt earned. When she landed her first executive role, I celebrated harder than she did. When the title grew, so did the distance. Success rearranged her posture. Respect became conditional. Love became performative. I learned to read the room she carried home, the silence after a win, the contempt after a loss. She spoke to me the way she spoke to underperformers, polite, surgical, final. I told myself it was stress, then I told myself it was temporary. Then I stopped telling myself anything at all. The betrayal didn't announce itself, it leaked. A calendar invite that vanished, a name that surfaced too often, a phone turned face down, always, dinners canceled with a soft smile and a hard excuse. I didn't confront her, I watched. One night, while she slept, her tablet lit up with a message meant for someone else. It wasn't graphic, it didn't need to be. Familiarity has its own intimacy. I felt the fracture settle into place. I closed the tablet. I breathed. I decided. I don't rage, I plan. I accepted a job 3 cities away, high-paying, strategic, clean exit. I didn't argue when she smirked at my resignation letter from the marriage. I didn't fight when she told our friends I was finding myself. I let her believe the story she preferred. In the new city, I became invisible on purpose. I listened more than I spoke. I organized documents I'd copied months earlier. Nothing illegal, just patterns. Emails CC'd too late, expenses approved too fast, a signature that appeared where it shouldn't. She had taught me how power moves. I had been paying attention. Weeks passed, then the call came, a woman's voice, controlled, professional, afraid of being overheard. She introduced herself without pleasantries, a board liaison, not my wife's friend. "We need to talk," she said, "about your former spouse." I smiled, not because I'd won, because the board had finally noticed the smoke. We met in a quiet cafe. I didn't bring documents, I brought questions. I let her fill the silence. When she asked what I knew, I said the truth, enough to be helpful, not enough to be reckless. I didn't offer revenge, I offered clarity. The investigation moved fast once it had permission. I stayed out of it publicly, no gloating, no posts. I updated my address, changed my routines, focused on my work. I let the machine do what machines do when fed clean data. She called me once, angry, then apologetic, then strategic. She asked what I wanted. I told her nothing. That terrified her more than any demand. The confrontation came on a Tuesday. Rain slicked the city. I agreed to meet in her office, neutral ground she no longer controlled. She looked smaller, not broken, cornered. She spoke first. "You planned this." I shook my head. I prepared. She accused. I listened. She begged. I waited. When she ran out of leverage, I stood. "They didn't come to me because of spite," I said. "They came because you forgot something." "What?" "That everyone is replaceable." Her phone buzzed. She didn't answer it. She didn't have to. The truth had already arrived. I left the building before security did what security does. I didn't look back. The elevator doors closed like a final punctuation mark. In the weeks that followed, the narrative corrected itself. Resignation, press statements, words like misjudgment and transition. Our divorce finalized without drama. She kept the penthouse. I kept my peace. I walked differently now, lighter, straighter. Betrayal taught me restraint. Disrespect taught me timing. Revenge taught me nothing I didn't already know, except this: power doesn't roar, it waits, and when it moves, It doesn't need to announce itself.